Hey guys, Lumbergrat here, and welcome back to another ranked video. So if you haven't seen the other videos in this series, there are a whole bunch of them. They're in a playlist. Go check them out. They're in the ranked playlist. It's all caps. It should be pretty easy to find. And in this series, I rank people. And in this one specifically, you'll see at the top, I am going to be ranking anime antagonists. Yay! Um. Also, as you can see, the app that I use for ranking things has been updated, so it is now different than it was in other videos. Um, but yeah, all the villains that I have down here are the villains or antagonists of the anime heroes that I did a video on in the ranked series. These are their counterparts, so if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. But the villains we have here today are Dio from part 3. We've got... These are harder to read now because they're so small. We've got Vach, we've got All for One, we've got Muzan, we've got L, we got Yami Merrick, Beast Titan, Kaguya, we got Toichiro, Garo, the Ten Commandments, Midora, and Moro. And we're just going to be ranking them. So obviously we're going to rank them on their tier lists of how strong they are, or at least how I view their strengths and weaknesses. And first off, we're starting off with Dio. You know, he's got the world. He can stop time. He's got all his vampiric abilities, although he doesn't really use them in part 3. So he's pretty strong. But, so Dio is strong, but I don't think he's A tier. Especially not with this roster. For now, it might change, as things usually do, but for now, I'm going to put Dio in C tier until we get farther down the list, and I might change it later. We do have an F tier down here. Just kind of have to scroll to see it. Next is your Watch, or the King of Quincy's from Bleach. We didn't get to see that much of him because that last manga arc for Bleach was kind of underwhelming and a little short in my opinion. Spoilers for all these as well. If you haven't seen any of these shows or mangas, do not, and you don't want to be spoiled, stop the video now, get caught up on these, and then come back. You Watch, he's the main antagonist of the very end of Bleach. And if you've read Bleach, then you know that he was also secretly Zangetsu the entire time. Oh. However, he is not insanely strong, in my opinion. In fact, I actually think... He's kind of hard to place because of the lack of screen time, or page time, I guess, that he's had. So, you Watch. I think I'm gonna put your Watch in D tier because Dio can stop time, and your Watch wouldn't be able to fight that. Your Watch doesn't have the bullshit power to stop Dio, so he's gonna have to be in D tier. All for One. All for One is fucking insane and is pretty much almost impossible to beat. It's only ever really been captured because I guess like he just felt like it. He didn't. So, All for One He's got to be A tier for now. I don't know if I'll move him. I might, but as of right now, he is A tier. Um, Next we have Muzan from Kimetsu no Yaiba or Demon Slayer. I haven't read the manga for Demon Slayer. I've only seen the anime adaptation as well as like as well as My Hero. I haven't read the manga for it, but I've watched the show. So all my knowledge of these characters and stuff comes from that kind of stuff. Um, so from what I have seen of Muzan, he's pretty dang strong. Um, he could shapeshift. He can like mess people up. I got slurp that blood and stuff. So I think I'm gonna put Muzan in B tier. Hmm. Actually, I'm gonna put Muzan on C tier with Dio because time stop. Time stop. That's one of the problems with ranking JoJo against anything else. The abilities in JoJo are just ridiculous. L from Death Note, my favorite anime character of all time, from my favorite anime slash manga of all time. L, very, very smart. Does not fight at all. He's a thinker, not a fighter, just like Light was. So, obviously, unfortunately, there's no arguing here. L kind of has to be an F tier because he doesn't fight. Um, so, strength wise, physically, he's not very good, but mentally, he's pretty epic. Um, Yummy Merrick, I was trying to like think of different villains from Duel Monsters because I had Yugi in the other list, and I didn't want to choose Kaiba because Kaiba's more of a rival than an antagonist. I mean, he's antagonistic, but he's not really an antagonist, so not a main antagonist at least. He's a rival, so I decided to choose Yummy Merrick from Duel Monsters. Um, uh, Merrick, just like L, doesn't fight physically very well, but with his Shadow Games abilities and what getting your life points taken away, basically gets your soul taken away when he's using Raw and stuff. That's pretty insane. So he's gonna be an E tier. Get in there, just above L, because he can at least defend himself better than L can. The Beast Titan. Uh, Beast Titan from Attack on Titan. Beast Titan is pretty strong, dude. Like, Beast Titan is fucking insane. Um, Beast Titan. I think Beast Titan has to be in D because yeah, he's fast and he's strong and he's got a lot of weight to him. Um, but actual combat ability isn't gonna be too great. These people would pretty much easily be able to weave around him because of how small they are compared to him. So the Beast Titan, even though he is pretty strong, isn't gonna be very high on the list. Um, Kaguya from Naruto Shippuden. Kaguya was pretty strong. We didn't see her for that long, obviously, but I think Kaguya is at least a C tier in my eyes. I think she fits in right next to Muzan and Dio for now. Um, just because like she was the end boss basically. I guess technically Madara, Kaguya, and Obito were the end boss as well as the big boy that they were summoning in the the fucking Jubi and the moon and all that, but I don't think she could do too much. I'm gonna move All for One to B tier, uh, because of this bad boy, because of Toichiro. Um, he is A tier. He could basically just blow up a planet if he wanted to. Him and Mob are neck and neck. Mob like barely won. Um, but yeah, no, Tochiro, he's definitely an A tier in this case. Um, Garo, Garo's pretty strong. Um, okay, I'm gonna move Dio up to B tier, and then I'm gonna put Garo in C tier next to Muzan and Kaguya, because uh, Garo's wolf technique is pretty strong, but you know he's still technically humans, even though you know he's considered a monster or a villain. Um, because of his strength, he's still human. He still gets beat up all the time. He got he got fucking wrecked by Saitama, kind of on accident at one time. Just um. So yeah, but I do think he's pretty strong. I just don't think he could fight Dio, because once again, Dio's time stop is bullshit. And in All for One's case, I'm not sure how closely related stands and quirks could be. So in theory, All for One might even be able to do something to cancel out a stand with all the quirks he has. Um, I'm not saying that's true, because obviously that's impossible to know. Um, but you know he's up there too. The Ten Commandments from Seven Deadly Sins, um, or Natsuno Taizai. I haven't seen much of them because I haven't watched the new season yet. Um, but what I had seen of them up to now, I would say that all of them together, like each of them, except for maybe the bad boy himself, um, purple haired, black haired, fucking. Come on, you know it's true. It's just black haired Meliodas or Meliodas. But I think them individually, they're also C tier. Um, so yeah, I mean, I haven't seen much of them obviously, and they probably do more in the manga and in the new season. But until I see that, this is my opinion. Um, Midora from oh no, it's so forgettable. I forgot its name. What's the anime called? Toriko. Toriko. Fuck. Midora from Toriko. I watched a few fights with him so I could get more information on him. And he seems like he is probably a D tier. Because no one in that show is super omega powerful. At least in my opinion, compared to these other people. Um, so yeah, and then we come to Moro from Dragon Ball Super. The latest chapters of Dragon Ball Super have been pretty crazy, and from what we've seen Moro do with his ability stealing. This is fused Moro, by the way, with the android. This is sort of final form Moro after he stopped being old and wrinkly and got fit, and then absorbed Android Bar, so he can now copy abilities and stuff. Um, but this version of Moro was he literally fucking fought Ultra Instinct easily. I mean, it wasn't mastered Ultra Instinct, but Ultra Instinct Omen got its fucking ass clapped by Moro. So Morrow, with his ability stealing, I feel could most definitely just uh, fuck up anybody. So he's gotta be an A tier. I can't do anything about that. Morrow's he's just one of the most OP villains we've gotten from Dragon Ball Z slash Super. The Dragon Ball franchise is what I mean. Um, but yeah, he's fucking insane. Let me just go over this again. I'm not sure if I want to change anything. Do I want to change anything? Hmm. All right. Huh. I'm debating whether or not to move Kaguya up a rank. I don't think I will though. Yeah, no, I think this is good. So this is where we lie here. Uh, these are our boys and girl in their ranking. Um, so what do you think? Of course, again, these are all just my opinions, but I'd like to hear yours as well. Post in the comments below if you agree with me or disagree with me and why, and maybe you have other characters in mind that you would rank in this system. I'd like to hear it. I love feedback, so yeah. If you want to see more videos like this as well, go ahead and hit that like button to let me know that you do want to see more ranked videos. Um, Also, if you're not new to the channel, if you're not new to the channel, if you are new to the channel, if you're not new to the channel, unsubscribe and then resubscribe. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on any new content from the channel, especially videos like this, if this is what you subscribe for. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next time.